All right. I know I just did our first update for our adoption just earlier today. However, we had a little twist thrown our way this afternoon. Sonia was in contact with the agency out of Pennsylvania, who we are working with locally here. They are in contact with the agency in Bulgaria, helping us facilitate this adoption. And the lady sent Sonia an email earlier today saying that Melody's file was about to be returned. What does that mean? That means that she very soon would be ineligible, at least temporarily ineligible for adoption. So effectively, we had to fast track some paperwork today. I'm going to move this closer or farther away from my face. I feel like I'm too close to it, but I was driving up to Detroit from Indianapolis and got to my hotel room to find an email from Sonia. She forwarded the email from the Pennsylvania agency telling us this. So this was the little twist. She did give us some more information about Melody. For now, I won't put too many details in this video, but that's, it's not really important. But effectively, we had to fill out a ton of paperwork today, and Sonia and I have been feverishly trying to finish this paperwork. We had to fill out an application to the agency, which we had pretty much completed and was ready to send off today. However, in addition to that, we had to fill out the application to adopt. We had to fill out, the application to adopt was a pretty long application with a lot of details about us. It was an abbreviated version of what we had to fill out for Vivian. But effectively, it was all the same information to some degree. Information about us, our home life, more or less that, the autobiography, which ended up being, 10 or 15 pages when we did it before, was abbreviated to about 3 pages. So we had to fill all that out. So I did my part, she did her part, and we kind of split the duties there as far as writing that up. An authorization to represent, which basically gives the Philadelphia agency authorization to represent us in Bulgaria. Copies of our driver's license. Sonia wrote a letter to Melody with our intention to adopt her and to let her know that paperwork is underway. So we spent just about all afternoon filling it out. It is about 10 o'clock here, and I'm just finishing up my part. So hopefully, Sonia, I haven't even seen what she's written yet. So it's basically she would email something, I would print it here at the hotel, I would physically sign it, scan it, email it back to her. It would have been much easier for me to have been there in Greenwood and filled all this out, but because of the time crunch, we had to do it that way. So anyway, that's a little bit of an update on what's going on our end. So as far as I know, all of the applicable paperwork will get to the Philadelphia agency for completion. Some of it has to be notarized, but she said for now it would be fine if we just get it to her and we'll notarize it later on. So, wow, it was quite an afternoon. So anyway, I just thought I would include that update and document it document it as best I can. So anyway, it's late and I'm going to bed. So we'll bring more updates as they come.